असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय असतो.
You are the main character of your life story. Give your audience not only something to look forward, but something to be inspired by. This is a true story of a homemaker, a dutiful wife, a loving mother to 3 daughters, Gauri, Gargi and Gitali. She laid the foundation of an organization which was going to touch the hearts of people suffering from cancer. From her personal journey of pain, loss of energy and strength, Srimati Leena Pawar wanted to make a difference in the lives of other people suffering from cancer. She was not different from them, but she left a mark of her inner strength and wished to serve the people through her NGO, littleMORE. Her journey to the Tata Memorial Hospital started when one fine day she was diagnosed with acute myeloid leukemia, a type of incurable blood cancer which gave her very thin chances of survival. But she was a woman of grit and determination. She fought her battle like a true warrior and finally breathed her last on 23rd January 2009. Her visits to Tata Hospital with her daughter Gitali revealed many challenges. The treatment procedure, checkups through different departments, spending an entire day at the hospital was not easy, neither physically nor mentally, for the patient as well as the caretaker. It was a deluge of patients swarming the corridors of the hospital, waiting for their turns to get a dose of injection or to get a prescription, irrespective of caste, sex, age, or social status. There was no discrimination, and everyone was treated equally, even with the best contacts. All this was being minutely observed by Leena and Gitali, and they were making note of the physical and mental stress, pain, and trauma that the patients and their families were going through. And it was twofold when they were from a different city or a lower socio-economic background. Mrs. Pawar was no ordinary soul. She never allowed sympathy or self-pity to take over her determination and mental wellness. She knew that the attitude, empathy, independence, philosophical approach, and a fighting spirit was necessary to keep good mental health. During the OPD waiting hours at the hospital, she would try to inspire other patients around her by talking to them about these important aspects and bring a smile and cheer to their broken hearts. Many of the patients would be happy talking to her and sharing their plights about their home and financial conditions, and she would, forgetting her own pain, give them a helping hand. Cancer patients undergo a change in their physical looks because of hair loss, weight gain or weight loss, nausea, and then, due to different tumors and open wounds, these patients are looked down upon. But Leena was a compassionate and understanding lady, knowing fully well the physical, emotional, and monetary needs of her companion patients. She had a vision to help these patients, and she thought of extending help and support to them through her NGO, littleMORE.
माझी ओळख मिसेस लीना पवारशी झाली कारण ते 2009 साली मार्च महिन्यात 2009 साली त्या आमच्याकडे पेशंट म्हणून आले. त्यांना जेव्हा हे सिम्पटम झाले त्यांना त्यावेळेला वाटलं काहीतरी नॉर्मल नाही आहे, पण स्वतःहून त्यांनी तपास करून घेतले आणि मग ते आमच्याकडे आले होते. तेव्हा त्यांना एक ॲक्यूट मायलॉइड ल्युकेमिया हा एक प्रकारचा ब्लड कॅन्सर झाला होता. तो युजली मोठ्या वयस्कर लोकांमध्ये जास्ती असते. त्याच्याचबरोबर सोशल अवेअरनेसमध्ये सुद्धा लिटलमोर जे काम करत आहे गेले जवळजवळ 3-4 वर्ष आता त्याचं काम वाढत चाललं आहे. आणखी बरेच पेशंटना मदत जी असते, फायनान्शियल मदत आहे, की रेग्युलर लॉजिस्टिक सपोर्ट ज्याला आपण म्हणतो, म्हणजे अन्नधान्य देणं, त्यांना खायला देणं, आणि बऱ्याच फंक्शनसाठी, कारण बरेच पेशंट आपलं घरदार सोडून मुंबईत असतात, त्यांना सण वगैरे साजरे करता येत नाही. अशा वेळेला प्रत्येक सणाच्या किंवा महत्त्वाच्या दिवशी लिटलमोर ही संस्था त्यांना दरवेळेला बऱ्याच वेगळ्या वेगळ्या तऱ्हेने प्रोग्रॅम्स आहे किंवा त्यांना औषधं किंवा सपोर्ट दुसऱ्याने सपोर्ट हे करून त्यांना मदत करतात.
लिटलमोर जो ये संस्था है, बहुत एक छोटे पैमाने से इन्होंने शुरू किया और मुझे आज भी याद है कि आई, जिनको हम प्यार से आई ही बुलाते थे, 2009 में जब वो हमारे पास आई और उनका इलाज चल रहा था, तो उनके साथ में उनकी बेटी गीताली आती थी. काफ़ी दिनों तक इनका इलाज चलता रहा और चलते चलते इलाज के दौरान ही उन्होंने एक बार ऐसी बातों बातों में मुझे बोला कि क्या हम लोग कुछ ऐसे प्रोग्राम यहाँ कर सकते हैं जिसके लिए पेशेंट्स के लिए खास करके. आई और गीताली दोनों ने मिलकर जो एक प्रोग्राम रचा, और सबसे पहले मुझे याद है 16 अक्टूबर 2009 को जो हमने फर्स्ट प्रोग्राम रखा, जहाँ पे आई के हाथ से और हमारे सारे बाकी के जो डोनर्स हैं और जो हमारे वॉलंटियर्स हैं, NGOs हैं, उनके हाथ से हमने लिटलमोर का बैग के अंदर सबसे पहले हमने स्टार्ट किया लोगों को गिफ्ट देना. अनफॉर्चुनेटली आई रही नहीं इस दुनिया में, लेकिन आई के नहीं रहने के बावजूद भी गीताली ने अपना काम नहीं छोड़ा.
Though she lost her battle to cancer on 23rd January 2009, littleMORE, chaired by Gitali and trustee Chetan Savla and Gargi Farid, as also Gauri Patil as the executive director, along with support from volunteers from different walks of life, is holding her vision high. littleMORE has been consistently giving a helping hand to the patients of Tata Memorial Hospital. Volunteers of the NGO are present at OPD counters of the hospital, guiding and navigating them through the hospital. Patient counseling sessions are conducted and health awareness sessions are held for corporates, educational institutes and housing complexes. Goodie bag distribution to all patients, adults or pediatric. Birthday celebration of pediatric patients. And Anaj Dan to the needy cancer patients is also done. Medicine compliance is a very important part of cancer care for the pediatric patients who come for their chemotherapy treatment at Tata Memorial Hospital. This monitoring initiative by littleMORE has helped the consulting oncologists to save time and save life of patients by protecting them from taking the wrong dose of oral chemotherapy drugs. littleMORE ties up with corporates, educational institutions, other NGOs and colleges, etc., and has motivated students and professionals to volunteer in their different programs. littleMORE plans to start a care center for the old and the elderly who can spend stress-free time with their companions. littleMORE wants to expand its activity to not only caring for cancer patients but also diabetes and tuberculosis patients. For all these initiatives, littleMORE needs donors, volunteers, and support from professionals, students, homemakers, and corporates. As Ronald Reagan says, we can't help everyone, but everyone can help someone. We see a change in today's generation. We require a good lifestyle for which we are earning loads of money. But we forget that we need good health and inner peace too. If every individual allocates 4 hours in a week to a community project, helps needy people around, then the world would be a better place to live. Everybody wants to change the world, but nobody wants to change themselves. If we start thinking that all of us are responsible for each other individually and collectively, we can succeed in working for social initiatives by donating to the right causes our time and money. littleMORE would like to appeal to all to come forward and help by being a volunteer or a donor. We can be the change, and littleMORE, along with you, can help and touch thousands of souls in need. For every celebration we have in our society or our homes, we should promise to keep some part as donations. Promise yourself to spread love, a little more and a lot more. Promise yourself to make this world a better place to live, a little more and a lot more. As Mother Teresa says, in this life, we cannot do great things. We can only do small things with great love.